What's going on, everyone? This is your favorite collector, Sweet Wills, and y'all see the post. Y'all know what time it is. It's rant time. So what I'm going to talk about is the confusion, the drama, the miscommunication, the chaos that actually went on this past weekend, which was November 16th to the 17th of 2019, with the doll and the key. But first, let me go ahead and start off with the doll. So the doll, the Vanessa doll, the Disney Store limited edition of 2,000, but the United States gets 1,000 and the UK gets 1,000. But the United States was released on this Saturday, which was the 16th of November of 2019. Now, 6 a.m. in the morning, I wake up, let me go look, and she was on Facebook, So I get on Facebook, and I see that folks were saying they've been up for the last 3 hours, refreshing, trying to see exactly. Basically, they didn't see the doll. So, I'm looking like I'm all nervous or whatever. I'm like, dang, did I miss the doll? I don't want to really go to the store. I really don't. But folks say they didn't see it. It wasn't popping up. I know Disney have had a history in the past to where they'll put stuff up like maybe 5 or 10 minutes late, or sometimes 25 minutes late after the time. But this time, for 3 hours, nobody ain't seen it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're going to do it like they did the Midnight Masquerade. Do it in the early morning time. And, basically that's what they did, because at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I went on, typed in Vanessa name. I checked out so fast. Let me tell you something. I checked out so fast, I ain't even had enough time to take off this free shipping code. Now, this is a code I got when you put in an email to sign up with email, you get a free shipping code. I forgot to take that off. I ain't had time to do that. I figured if I did that, I would have missed out, so I just left it in there. I plan on calling Disney to see if they can give me another code. That was by accident, y'all. That was an accident. But I'm happy I was able to check it out. At this current moment, I still haven't received the email shipping confirmation, so I'm still waiting on that. But I'm not worried about it. But as far as the time frame, I believe a lot of folks did not know. I actually did not know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Comment down below if Disney put a post stating on what time the doll was going to be released. I didn't see it. And I'm assuming the folks that were up early that morning didn't know or didn't see it either. But comment down below if they actually did mention a time frame for the release of Vanessa. But that right there, that just caused a whole lot of confusion. And then the time that it was released, I believe a lot of folks got the doll online. But there were folks that were trying to check out and they kept getting the error message. And what that caused is their card being charged so much money, like multiple times, 142, 140, whatever the case may be. And then they didn't get the doll. They're contacting Shop Disney. Shop Disney saying, okay, well, we apologize. We apologize for taking your money out your card. It'll be credited back, but you didn't get the doll. Anything else? Well, have a magical day. I mean, who wants to have a magical day after you done spend hours up trying to get the doll, finally got a chance to try to get at it, don't get it, and then you going to take my money? You have a magical day. Okay? So that's what the problem was really at. It's not the fact that they were upset that they didn't get the doll, but then for your credit card to be charged for something you didn't get, not only once, but some folks up to 7 times. I think that's the highest I've heard, 7 times. Now, if you want to see more information and you want to just get more on actually what happened on Saturday, you can go to Shop Disney on Facebook. Go up under the picture with Ariel and Prince Eric's on it, the Platinum edition dolls. Go up under those comments and you will see everything. I mean, for the folks that posted about it, I'm sure there are other people that experienced it that didn't post, but a lot of folks that had a bad experience, they were actually just writing about it. And hopefully Disney sees this and this doesn't happen again. Now, if I'm checking out, and it gives me that error message, why am I being charged? Why am I? I mean, I'm not getting a doll. Obviously, it's something wrong. Maybe I did something wrong, so I'm going back, and then I'm checking out again. Then I go back. I'm checking out. I'm getting an error message. I should not be charged. So hopefully, Shop Disney sees that and fix that issue. So before I continue on with that, let me go ahead and read you off a post and actually show you the screenshots that I received that I actually got off of Facebook from a young lady that had a bad experience. I'm not happy with Shop Disney right now. I got Ariel, used my Disney reward dollars. Reward dollars. That seems interesting. I'm going to have to look into that. To get her, went back in to get Vanessa and couldn't get her. It kept giving me an error message. Saying the server was busy. And that my card hadn't been charged. Well, that ain't like Disney not to charge you. They gonna try to get that money any means necessary. Yeah, any means. Just went on my credit card, and there are how many? I'm not seeing this right. 7 charges that were never supposed to go through, and 2 charges for $1 each. $1, Disney. What you charging this young lady $1 for? And I never got an order confirmation for Vanessa. So basically, these are one of the stories from this young lady, and she also did a screenshot showing us her basically the charges on her credit card. So here are the screenshot, and you see 142.30, 142.30, and $1 on charges in there as well. So basically, what I believe happened is when she went to check out, when she had it in the cart, instead of them telling you thank you, it told her, it gave her the error message. So she kept going back, checking out error message to the point where I guess she just stopped, and maybe she decided to check to see if she's been charged, and basically she's been charged. So this is just straight crazy, and this is one of the many stories that I've seen. Okay, you all, so that's actually one of the stories, and the reason why I chose that one, because that one seemed to stand out more than the others. Like I mentioned before, there was someone that actually mentioned about 5, and someone that I knew was 2. So for this particular story, I do hope as the days go on that she does an update and let everyone know that she did receive that money. Basically, that money was credited back to her credit card, because I mean, I'd be upset too. I would say the P word, but I would be upset too. If you're going to charge me for something that I'm not going to get, I don't think so. So and hopefully Disney is seeing this and they fix this situation. If someone is checking out and it says error message, they should not be charged, because it didn't go through. It didn't tell them thank you for your order. They didn't receive an email confirmation. So why are they being charged? So that's something they definitely need to fix. Like I said, hopefully they're looking at what people are writing and they get the situation fixed. But I knew it was going to be crazy because it was only $1,000, but I didn't expect this to happen. So hopefully, not only just her, but everyone else that had been charged, hopefully as this week go along, that you all receive that credit back to your debit cards or your credit cards, okay? Moving right along, let's go to the Disney Store Christmas key that was released this past Sunday, which was November 17th of 2019. Now, the difference between Vanessa and this key is, with the key purchase, no one card was charged or charged multiple times for something they didn't want. Every charge that was made went through, okay? The only thing that didn't go through for most folks early in that morning when they decided to use the code to make a purchase was that key. So I woke up, early that morning again. I don't know what's going on. I've been waking up early lately. Interesting. I don't really need working. I need to be staying asleep. All right. So when I went on Facebook, I went up on I don't know what group it was, but they had posted a picture of the key, and they had a lot of folks making mention that they made a $10 purchase. They put the code in, but when they went to check out, they noticed when they got the email, they didn't see the key in there. What does that mean? That means you aren't getting the key. And another thing, this is another situation where a lot of folks did not know the time frame. And this is me personally. I didn't see anything about the time frame on when this key was going to be released as well. Maybe I'm not paying attention, but I didn't know. Comment down below if you actually knew the time that this key was going to be released. A lot of folks did not know, you all. So it's either Disney is not communicating the times on certain things, I don't know for sure, or us as folks, we're not paying attention. All right. So if I'm not paying attention and you're not paying attention, that's our fault. That ain't got nothing to do with Disney. It's not. I'm not too sure on certain things. Are they going to constantly make reminders of? Are they going to tell you one time or whatever it is? But I didn't pay attention. It could be our fault. So I'm not going to fully blame it on Disney. But if they didn't, it's their fault for not giving us the correct time. But if they told us, we're going to have to take that L. Y'all gonna take the L because I got my key. But if you all did not pay attention and they did give the time, that is your fault. That is not Disney's fault, okay? But if they didn't, and it's causing all these problems where people making purchases and not knowing the time frame for stuff they probably really don't want to get a key that they probably didn't get, then we gonna have to put it on, the big D, you know what I'm saying? So, moving right along. So, yeah, that was going on 2, 3 in the morning. Folks were up with that. Then 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, my time, I check online because I'm figuring, okay, if they didn't get the key, like the same thing with Vanessa, maybe it's going to release later in the a.m. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Put that code in with my 2-minute snow globes, which I'm going to do a review on them, the blind snow globes. You don't know which one, the mystery ones. So, did that, checked out, no problem. So actually I did get an email confirmation from that, so that's on its way. And when I get that in, I will be doing the unboxing on that. I'm hoping to get Minnie or Donald. I do not want a doozy. Y'all know how I don't like doozies. No duplicates in my future. I don't want them. So I can't wait to get that package in the mail with my key. Now, let me just break it down to you all for those who don't know how the keys work. Usually Disney give us a time frame on when the key is going to be released. They usually tell us how many going to be released. And each store, each Disney store, not the outlet stores, each Disney store will get a certain amount of keys. And they also tell you the amount that's online, the amount that will be released online as well. You're going to have to make a $10 purchase. You have to make a $10 purchase. And you have to put in a code, whatever the code is. Like, say for January, they decide to do Mickey. As this example, you have to put in the code Mickey in order to get the key. But you have to have over a $10 purchase. And once you go to checkout, for most of us, we have Disney accounts. So the only thing you have to put in is your security code. Once you put that in, you're actually able to look. I think before you put the code in or after you put the code in, you can see exactly what's in your card, what you're checking out with. If you do not see that key, you need to go back, re-put the code in, whether if you got to remove the code and put it back in, and you need to go back to check out. But you need to make sure before you check out that you see that key along with any other items you put in your cart before you check out. Because I can tell you this. If you check out and you do not have that key, I don't care if you call customer service, world service, United States government service, or you can call the Pentagon, all your senator in your state, you will not get that key. Hands down, you will not get it. I'm telling you now, I've made that mistake with Donald, and guess what? I learned a valuable lesson. So hopefully you all learn from my mistake and the current mistakes you all may have made if you missed out on the key. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and end my rant right here. Let me tell you something. This has definitely been a learning experience for me. Hopefully, others have learned from this as well. I'm just grateful that I didn't have to go through the experience that others have. And I don't know how I would feel and what I would do because I haven't experienced that. So I want to, send a shout out to everyone who's been through this, that's holding on strong. And hopefully by the time the end of the week come, that everything that was taken out of your account is credited back. So, I can't even imagine. You don't know what someone's situation is. They probably had to pay their rent, maybe something that probably was due that day, and here the card that they was going to use to do that, they can't even do. So, hopefully Disney decides to fix their payment system. That's the most important thing. Disney, fix your payment system. If someone is checking out and the error messages come up, that's telling them that, hey, something's wrong. It can be their debit card. It can be the security code, the address. Something's wrong. So why are they being charged? Shouldn't be charged if it didn't go through. It's not telling me, thank you, hooray, we got your order complete. It's not saying that. So that's something definitely needs to be fixed. Far as the time frame when items are released, us as individuals, I'm going to say this because I didn't know, and I'm not going to fully blame Disney. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But if they did, that means us as individuals, we got to pay more attention to what's going on. We got to start reading the posts, following posts, get in these Disney groups if you're not in these Disney groups. Most of these folks know everything. Well, something like that. But if Disney didn't tell us the time, I mean, shame on them. But if they did, we gotta, tuck our head between our legs on this one and take that L. But that's another thing. But I can tell you one thing about the Disney store. I didn't really too much pay attention to the time, but I know for sure I did not know how many keys per store in Texas we're getting. Had no clue. No mention of it. Nobody said anything. So, but I was fortunate enough to go to a store where a lot of folks didn't show up and they had so many keys left. So I was good on the key part. Yeah, I really, really lucked up on that one. Okay, y'all, so that'll do it for my rant. Also, I'd like to add, once you click off this video, if you had not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the video. Also, comment down below on your experience with this whole fiasco, whether it be the doll or the key. And also, let me know if you actually got the doll. You know what? That's another thing. Like, as far as all the comments concerned, not too many people mention if they got the doll or not. It was $1,000, so that, it's not like it's a lot, so, yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you got Vanessa. And until next time, everyone, take care.